Thursday, right? We're not in here on Friday, but
You drop day, boy. You drop day, boy.
huh?
You drop day.
I drop. I mean,
Tomorrow is not your birthday?
yeah. Tomorrow's my birthday.
Alright.
A man tell me this morning, he says, Stephan,
Yeah.
kinda mash up bricks there, no, don't reach 50, you know. I said, no, I want to reach 50 because if I don't reach 50, I'm not dead. So,
Oh, God.
nah, but the you know what I mean, when it's my birthday, it's usually kind of, there's a relaxed month for me. I don't take no one day. I just work hard. I just take a month. It relaxes, as be everything about me is be just relaxed in the month of June. I try not to stress out myself now, boy. You see, if you stress out yourself, people, you go mad, you know. You know what I mean?
Like
If you
right now, I going mad.
nah, you don't want to go mad, X. No, don't go mad, man.
I don't normally get in this zone, but when I get into this zone, it'll be serious business.
But what have you mad? What have you mad? What have you upset? What have you angry?
like a couple
What have you
things.
miserable?
Well, let's put it this way. Doing certain things that they could, certain things that they do, certain things that they can't, certain things that they could change.
Right.
And I've been living to that mantra for a while, but it's sort of getting to me kind of thing, because I have things to accomplish and I'm not moving fast enough. But it is, well, let's put it this way. What I've learned in life is that you have to take your time. Sometimes you have to be anxious for things. And since I got my stroke, I've seen a lot of, how to put it, boy? A stroke does affect your brain in serious ways, right?
Right.
Like, I have a walking problem with my right foot in a slippers. My foot can't go right up in a slippers on the right side. So it has always be slipping off my foot while I walk.
Serious?
Yep. I cannot, how to put it? I cannot, it's have one or two things, but one of the major things that is alert me is that I have this brain power. You you see things before it happen kind of thing.
Yes.
It's kind of telegraph what you're going to do next.
Yes.
It's like how it has come natural for some people. I just see it.
Okay, go ahead.
Right? So I just see things before they build up
Right.
for some reason. So if I'm doing something and it's telling me get up and go and get some water, my body does naturally get up and go and get some water.
Okay.
Because my mind telegraphing it now.
Right.
My mind starts to telegraph things before they happen, which is a really strange explanation.
Not really,
to the average Joe.
Not really.
Because not much
kinda-
people think like that.
All right. I kind of understand where you're coming from, right? Because, all right, let me tell you. I had this conversation with my brothers a while back, right?
Right.
Like my little brother called me the youngest, right? And this go tying good with Father's Day. My little brother called me because we had this kind of thing from my father now. It had to be because I thought I alone had it.
Right.
And then he was like, he called me at dinner and he's like, well, he's called me Happy, eh? He's called me my nickname. Say Happy. We really want out of this life, boy. So I say, well, boy, you know, the youngest, the baby in the bunch, eh?
Right.
The baby in the bunch, and he get married and everything first.
Right.
So I said, well, you know, I mean, I don't know, you know. I just trying to, you know, I just want to see the country get a little better. And I was kind of on that level now, you know. I want to see the country move forward and progress and, you know, make it easier for, like, all the coming up and that kind of thing. I said, because your father in here again, I your big brother. I could be your father at my age and the age difference would be here. Right? And he's like, so why stop there, boy? I said, what do you mean? He said, well, why would you just run the place? I said, what do you mean we talking about, boy? Run the place? He said, well, yeah. He said, you know what I mean? He said, I think we could run here. I think we could run the place. So and then he went into all different types of conversation, right? And then, long story short, we have this knack. I thought it was I alone.
Right.
Then I realized it's my two brothers and my two nephews. Right? Where in my whole life, I cannot remember ever, I swear, giving 100% to anything,
Okay.
but yet succeeded. And
Well-
the effort, and here's the troubling part, the effort I put out, probably 20%. I have never performed to the best of my abilities.
All right.
I have, right? And the thing is, you see, just like how you just kind of telegraph things, right? Like somebody will come to sit down here, and they will come to talk to me about the most complicated thing that you might think about,
Right.
and within let me not exaggerate. Within maybe 2 minutes of that conversation, what will take them half an hour to explain, I don't figure them out already.
Right.
Like I don't figure out the whole thing.
Okay.
And I just feel like the next 28 minutes is wasting my time. No, serious, no. It's not, and I's not the smartest person in the room.
All right.
But it's just, I don't know, boy. Just have something. So like we were saying about you could telegraph it, you just see it before. It has happened to me before. I have actually seen where I want to be and ended up there
Okay. Okay.
without even trying to end up there. If you understand what I'm saying, it is a weird thing.
Right.
So I know what you mean.
Look at that
It's
lady.
weird.
Look at that lady we talk about she battery and wherever.
Right.
I want to pay off that lady so bad.
Oh God.
So
time,
bad.
She messaged you last time.
Nah,
yeah.
she messaged me back and tell me how much for the battery. You know, kind of way. Although I did not steal the lady's battery,
Right.
right? I dropped back the vehicle, wherever the thing, and went by three electrician, can't find the problem, wherever. But I want to pay her off because I seen it in my mind that problem somewhere down the road. So I want to pay her off to get her out my spirit. Because she upset my spirit that kind of way now.
Yeah.
Especially with what she told me. You know, the black people talk kind of thing. You know, that was kind of disrespectful that kind of way. But at the same time, I owe her $700. You know, the lady was good to me, real good to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? She lent me her van when my car was down, wherever. You know what I mean? So she went out of her way to
Right.
make sure that I was comfortable, and I am forever grateful for that. But you see how it end up? Nah. Things like that is what is how I'm depressed, you know, kind of way. And I seen something happening, and I don't know what it is. So I want to pay off. But anyhow, but that beside the point. But
Yeah.
generally, since I got my stroke, I have been seeing things differently in
Right.
terms of how the planning of things before it happened.
Yeah.
For some reason,
Yeah.
just planning of things before it happened.
Before it happens, yeah.
And I look at that, boy. I just, was real strange. Look like yesterday. So yesterday, I went on a binge yesterday. I meet three of my batch and one other officer who's a superintendent, by the way, right? So we three of my batch, we like me watching the football.
Right.
So I watched football till 11 o'clock last night in a bar, and then went to another bar.
All right. You pump last night. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
That was nice, you know what I mean?
Good.
So I just decided to let it all out yesterday and just do my own thing.
But of course,
You know what I mean? Not on people, not on nobody, not on, kind of way.
let me tell you something, Max. Life. I was talking this morning. Somebody I was talking about the story with the officer that committed suicide, right? The police officer in Sangrani police station. And I was saying, we just live a life where sometimes you're in your little bubble, and people doesn't know. You know, like somebody will meet you today, and depending on that bubble that you're in, where your mind is, based on wherever you're going through your personal thing, you might answer them a particular way or dismiss them a particular way, and they will go away saying, boy, X is a a-hole. You understand? And that's the story they will go and tell them, boy, meet you already, boy, that man is a real imps, boy, whatever. But they really don't understand where your mental is at that point in time. It just so happened that they meet you in that point in time, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, right, I have learned in life, and I learned this from old man, unfortunately after he died. Wherever you feel problematic to you, if you really, really feel that you have it real bad wherever you are, here to do today. Wherever part of the country you're living in, drive to the hospital
Yeah, and watching people in
and walk through the hospital. And that might cheer you up. Because no, I'm serious. It might sound, but
it might sound weird, but
it might sound weird.
It has some realities in it, inside of it.
Because I remember when we used to do pest control. I remember we went down in San Fernando General Hospital. I think it's Ward 4. I know Ward 4 or Ward 8. Like the 8th ward. And well, we had to do treatment for all the wards, right?
Yeah.
So some of the men in the group used to be a little tentative. They want to go in at the 8th ward. They feel if they push the door, they will get AIDS now. You know that kind of way? So you know, we had to go in. And I remember I was real frustrated a morning. Going on there, like I feel like, you know, the world coming to an I ain't no money. Like I want to carry out some girl or some kind of thing like that, and I ain't no money, and my father ain't taking me on with that nonsense, and he on work and I study in Bellboy and go with the take out. That's my problem, you know. My problem, I was young, let me put it in context. I was like 17. So in my mind, that's my biggest problem. Where I getting money from to take out this girl or wherever. To impress this girl and that. Because you know your emotions, you're all up in your emotion, you feel the world coming to an end if you ain't right. And I remember we went into a ward, the 8th ward, San Fernando Hospital. And while we was going through the ward, they had these little children boy, like 3 years old, that one about 6 years old. So I was like, I walk into the ward and I was like, these children are AIDS? So yeah. Right? Like they're born, but whatever. So I was like, so that's their life? That they're born, you know, unfortunately. And it's like, yeah, and there's a word, we just keep them in and that kind of thing. And then, and I remember old man passing and tapping on my shoulder, so, and he says, see, you feel you have problems? And just walk off. And it's in that moment that you realize, look, just so he just tap me, he say, feel you have problems? And just walk off, And he go on about the business. And it's then it hit me, you know, boy, you know, everybody just go through the little daily struggle and thing and be out here and we would swear the sky falling.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the context of the World Cup.
Yeah.
As I did this morning, because the World Cup is very prominent right now in everybody conversation, right? But if you sitting on at home and you watching the games on your television and you feel you have problems, take into consideration that have people, a significant amount of people at any given point in time in the world.
Can't jump, can't wave, can't do
anything. They can't
anything.
jump, they can't wave, but they ain't man no TV. I ain't even going down into can't jump, can't wave, can't walk. I talking about they ain't even have a TV. They don't even know what TV is.
Well,
They never see a show on TV. Right? Far less for understanding or even having internet or a cell phone.
Right.
They don't even know what Google is. Right?
Right.
They must think that Google is a goggles or some kind of thing, so they didn't even know what Google is.
Well, I passed by.
So, you know.
Lost Peace this morning and saw about 10 elderly guys
Right.
sitting in front, boy, all in the canal on
That's
a,
right.
on a brick wall or wherever, and all of them looking lost, you know. That's the expression on their face.
Yeah.
Looking like, you know, like.
And you feel you have problems.
And you feel you have problems.
You feel you have problems and you want to take your life. You want to drink Ramazon. Or you understand? Or you or take somebody else's life. Take your girl life, your wife life, and your child life. And say, look, that's the end, and then take yours because you feel you have problems.
Yeah.
But you ain't even know the problems you have is basic in comparison to the problems that a lot of people walking around with on their shoulder, Jed. It's just a matter of reaching that understanding. And then too, whether you're a religious person or is not a religious person, I telling you this. Just sit down and talk to God now, man. You ain't have to believe in him, you know. But I guarantee you, if you really sit down and you talk and you say, boy, I don't know if you exist or you exist, you know. Even if you're in that, is that belief
in that zone, yeah.
And you sit down and you talk, I guarantee you, sometime during the course of the day, you go become a believer because you go can't believe that your whole day don't turn around. Or you get some kind of little sign that put you back in a positive direction. I know I tell all you know. I know I tell no. I know I saying. You think where I coming from?
Look another scenario. This morning I get up
Uh-huh.
and I settle. I'm looking for somebody for a certain job kind of thing, right? So I have this person that was on my campaign chain. Remember I tell you I had 20 people around me for the win, lose or draw. There was riding.
They ride it. I hear die
Ride
hats.
it.
Yeah, they're going on with you.
And one of them has a quadruple. Right?
Uh-huh.
One of them has a quadruplet, I should say. Alright? She made 4 babies at the same time. Alright? That was...
In 2026?
Yeah, but them is big woman and thing now. Them is big woman.
She just had 4 children at the same time?
4 children at the same time she had back in the day.
Oh, back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, honey, just
Yeah.
Lord, thank God. If it was now, God.
She had 1, and then when she got pregnant for 4. Right? And those 4 lovely ladies, I just get up this morning and studying where I will find this person. And I said, let me call her and find out if any of her children want what I have to offer kind of thing now. You know, kind of, I don't want to say it on here. But generally, you know, things like that, I was telegraphing that play before it happened. And just so she come to my mind. You know what I mean? And she came to my mind because she was loyal and always there, supported me and that kind of stuff. Because the 20 people that I have, if I had jobs, I would give all 20 of them jobs. You know what I mean? But with this stroke that I got, it played with my mind. So I feel I'm going to check and see if I get a small stroke sometime. Because you get about 1,000 small strokes before you get a big one, eh?
Yeah.
So I'm going to check to see how my brain activity
That one do a
kind of
CT
thing.
or MRI?
CT scan.
A CT scan?
Yeah. And just to do it, just to make sure, you know, everything is all right kind of thing.
Self peace of mind.
But it has made me into a different person and how I think and how I approach situations. Because I look at things, I see things before they happen kind of thing.
No.
Right? And prepare for them before they happen. You know, that kind of way?
It's a weird thing. I understand what you're saying to an extent because I have a kind of knack for, like I tell you, I thought it was me alone and it turned out to be my 2 brothers and my nephews.
Right.
Right? And they just, it's just kind of different.
Life is
I
really
don't
a
know.
learning. Yes,
Sometimes it is, I don't know how to explain it to people, but
life is really a learning.
yeah.
But yesterday I went and today is also a very interesting morning for me. Today my team playing today at 1 o'clock.
Is Sonny Bling there on TTT?
Yeah, he went to GHI, you know.
No, I know, but I know well you over by the other folks there, so
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Yeah,
I thought anyhow we doing some cooking
anyhow.
thing there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's cook real good and there.
No, I heard, yeah, I know he's
Yeah,
a hotel school guy.
And look what he doing for a living. Look what he just do for a
Yeah.
living.
And making good
Life
money
for
doing
him.
it too, eh?
Yeah.
You never know you're calling in life, bro.
Well,
You
they
never know
were
you're
saying
calling
they're
in
sending in
life.
all kind of different directions sometimes.
That's right, yeah, all kind of
And,
different directions.
So I watched yesterday's game. Well, today is my game. which
Portugal?
is Portugal playing today
1 o'clock.
at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then England and Croatia
England.
after. So I am going to be set in front of a TV screen
Nice, man.
until 6 o'clock.
You will learn today how footballers take your troubles away.
All right.
At least for that period of time, all that pressure that you're studying, you will study it not.
All right. Well, you get to see.
But just talking about the football, because we got this segment called Daddy Taught Me coming up. So we start things off in a nice Father's Day vibes. Of course, you just have to call in and tell us a story about something your father taught you. All right, we will take the best story. We will put your name down and your number, and all of that is to qualify for this competition that we have to send you to Tobago. All right, but just on the football, yesterday, you know, there's a real good World Cup. Yesterday games told you that.
Yes,
when the big players show up.
Yesterday was.
When the big players show up.
Yesterday was mesmerizing, boy. You know,
Yeah.
you see Messi and hear about Messi and whoever. And
Yes.
But the man proved himself to
And
be
I Messi
out.
at 39, eh?
Wow, boy. You really different, boy.
I Messi at 39
He is
with a hat
very-
trick last night.
He is very strategic, boy.
Yeah.
Very strategic ball player.
Erling Haaland had a double.
Yeah.
He had a brace. He had 2 goals against Iraq. That game was good.
game
That
was
game
really
was
good.
fiery too.
Those games were
And
top
France,
of the line yesterday.
Mbappe had 2.
Mbappe, he just another
So
creature
when-
by himself also too.
But when the big players showing up
Yeah.
and they're putting the ball in the back of the net, they come. So you know this tournament gonna be very, very, very hot. Trust me, today is
I like it. Go and get to see my players play today. Portugal is my team that
Right.
I'm backing hard. I'm a bandwagonist by the way, but nevertheless,
why not,
I
man.
am a Portugal fan.
All right.
So I'm going to see that and then I'm going to see England after. 'Cause I know England will be good too.
England is that game gonna be good. That the
See,
best game
Rashford
today.
and them
England,
different.
Croatia. That game gonna be pace. That game gonna be hot.
Yeah, that game.
Croatia
will
in
be
a
hot.
walkover. That's the toughest game in the group.
Yeah, two teams.
Yeah.
Both ways. 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock.
And 4 o'clock, yeah.
It's supposed to be some very interesting football, to say the least.
Yeah. I'm
You know what I mean?
interested in
So-
seeing I wanna see Ghana this tonight, eh? I will stay up to watch Ghana. Ghana playing Panama. I just wanna see Ghana because the African nations so far have looked extremely good, eh?
Yeah.
Don't mind Senegal lost 3-1 to France, eh? Senegal play all over France in the first half of that game, eh?
Yeah.
And they just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, eh? But-
France is only keeping the ball on the left side though. I find it strange though.
Well,
They're only keeping the ball on the left
that's
side.
where
right
Mbappe
through.
is.
Really
That's where
strange.
Mbappe is. But the African nations have looked extremely well. Morocco looked good. I think if it wasn't for the hydration break, Brazil would have been in real trouble. Because
Wasn't
Morocco
for-
had a momentum at that period of the game.
Oh, okay.
And they went for hydration. This
What do you think
nonsense.
about the hydration break?
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. It's spoiling my game. It's spoiling my game. It's America is a country where sports are based on quarters,
Right.
right? And that's what they've turned the football into.
Quarter there.
Quarters. That's what FIFA has done. Not America, FIFA.
Right.
And they've done it for monetary reasons. Because it's a sell ads.
Oh, it's a lads.
It's a sell ads because everybody running in 3 minutes. It's a 3 minute hydration break. How much you could hydrate in 3 minutes?
Well, I don't know.
No, seriously, I mean, the players and all have said it. Van Dijk came out and he spoke on it. He don't like it because he said it stops the momentum of the game.
Right.
And it's true.
Okay.
Because remember, from a
They
perspective,
lose that first time in the World Cup this time?
no, it had it in Qatar, but only for certain games,
Oh, okay.
right? When it was extremely hot.
Right.
But they have implemented it across the board now. But you have a night game going on, right? Where the sun not out. Now, yes, it might still be humid or whatever,
Right.
but these players are trained to run 45 minutes. That's what they train for,
Right.
with no break. That was separate football from every other game on the planet. Is that when you sit down to watch a football match, you don't see anybody going to pass water during the 45 minutes.
No.
But you're holding that pee because you ain't going because you want to miss nothing. So that 45 minutes that you sit down there, you are engaged.
Right.
Halftime, you could go and get your car and move your car and come and park it closer and all kind of thing. You could do whatever you want
Right.
at halftime.
Right, but
You could go and
45
bake a cake if you want.
Right.
But you see, during that 45 minutes,
Yeah.
right.
So
Now,
locked.
right, now American sports like basketball and thing and NFL football is based on quarters with timeouts.
Right.
Right? So every time you go for a timeout, is advertising dollars. It's time to go to a break.
Right.
So that's how they sell, right? So FIFA, they said it wasn't about money, but we know that's a lie. Anything with FIFA is about money.
Right.
So they come up with this hydration break, take us 3 minutes, and it happened in the first game.
Where's that sprinkler coming out of the ground kind of thing?
No, that's a keep it ground. Yeah, the ground. That's a kind of moist. Yeah,
That's real need way.
yeah, because
That's real need.
you don't want our ground too hard.
Oh, okay.
Right? Is a certain moisture is add to the ground,
And I
right?
loving the goal line, the offside technology.
The offside technology is on
I
point.
think it's on point. It's proving its worth in terms of helping. As we advance every year we advancing in some
kind
way.
of technology, yeah.
That kind of way. Just like we have cameras on the referee's hand.
Yeah, but the referee cam, that's
referee
a real
cam.
wicked, that's a wicked piece of
We really
of
advancing.
video, boy. Nah, serious, that's a
I
wicked
don't know if
shot.
we understand. I don't know if we've seen those things and mentioning those things. But
Yeah.
those things are very significant to the game itself. To bring a level of transparency to the game
That's right.
that you wouldn't normally have. you know, and technology has evolved over the years. The ball and all get lighter.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of how you kick in the ball and
Just
that
how
sort
that
of stuff.
microchip and thing that's putting the ball and all too, you know.
Yeah.
Like if for goal line and technology, I think the ball went over the line and or the goal
So
line.
there's no interpretation.
So yeah, they've left nothing.
I find they should
ready to-
they should put in something for the linesmen,
Well,
because the linesmen, they have a purpose, but the same way the referee is supposed to see an offside goal and be able to interpret an offside. It's the same way they could do that for the sideline too.
no, but is the linesman supposed to call that? You know, is the linesman is the signal if the player was offside?
Well,
referee
no,
will
let's
double
take
check
that
it on
away.
the VAR.
Let's take that away from him. Well, they have it on the VAR as an extra.
That's just a double check what the linesman decision is.
But they should do it for the sideline too.
Right? No, well,
I've seen balls going out too,
Uh-huh.
and they're pretty alright with the calls and things so far.
uh-huh.
But you know, they could take all the human error out of it, kind of thing.
Well, boy, I like the little window of human error that exists in sports.
All right.
It creates a little controversy at the back of that.
Well, that's the only
understand?
thing. The controversy of the bacchanal is one of the
Like-
things that are paramount in the whole.
Like last night, Messi had a tackle on a player.
Right.
If you watch back the
The
replay,
one waiting from behind.
yeah,
Where the
That could have been a red
foot-
card, eh?
Yeah, that could have been a red card.
that could be a red
I
card.
was like shocked it wasn't a card in the first
and he
place.
didn't
'cause
get,
I saw
he
it
didn't
all
get
yellow
a card.
Yeah.
And that's my problem with the referees in these games. I know it's Lionel Messi, and I'm not saying he had a game a red card, but he should have at least get a yellow card.
Yeah, he's get a yellow. 'Cause that was behind the player.
Yeah. Anybody else would have
that
get
was an
anybody
attack.
else would have
Yeah.
been serious trouble there.
Yeah, but how the referee call that? That
Because it's
really
Messi, and that's the problem with sports. The problem with sports is certain players, you know, there are certain leeway that they would give them, but
But they're supposed to have this now.
The leeway should have been at least a yellow
you see
card.
just go high speed walking with the phone attached to your
Yeah.
hand and thing. They go put a little video kind of thing with that kind of sleeve or something, and you put it in your hand, and you can watch and see. Watch back up play.
yeah,
And
I
see
would
them kind of
imagine
things.
that. I would imagine that might be coming as well.
Just a matter of time.
It's just a matter of time before they advance it. But they've done. I mean,
Well, I was like, why he didn't get a yellow card for that? And
Correct.
I wasn't on the red card so much, but I was more on the yellow card. Like,
Yeah.
why he was allowed to get away with
but
that?
in some places that would have been a red.
Because that was
from behind.
natural. It started showing
Everything.
And I like something in right there.
It was a horrible tackle.
Yeah.
And you see the commentators too. The commentators just lead the thing, you know. And there's always tell people that. So the commentators, had that been any other player,
Right.
they would have given a different reaction. Their narrative would have been different. Everything would have been different on that play. They would have said, "Oh my goodness, that's a red." They would have started to call it from the word "go"
Right.
because it was that.
It was that
It was
blatant.
right,
It was
yeah.
that blatant.
But because Messi is like, "Oh, it was a bad tackle," you know. Yeah. Look at it. Oh, that was yeah. They kind of they pat it down.
Right. Okay.
Right? So
Yeah.
so when you're watching it from a viewer's standpoint now, depending on the commentary, and I've proven this on my sports show, depending on how the commentators react to something, is how the fans react. So if they view it, if they play it down,
Yeah.
right? From a fan's perspective, you wouldn't get antsy then. And say, but our red card, bleh." Because a man goes to see commentators and them saying ting, and it depends on the tone and everything. You know, it's same thing on radio here, you know. 'Cause if we say something,
Depending on how we say it,
that's
and how
right.
we put it across. Yeah.
that's right, and that applies to anything, even in our conversation you're having with people.
And your body language. That's what I tell you.
Body
with
language
WhatsApp.
important
That's
too.
what I tell you with WhatsApp. Be careful how you crafting your messages on WhatsApp, because you can't. There's no emotion behind a WhatsApp.
Exactly.
You don't know what the person may be quite calm and maybe coming across with a controversial point, but you
Yeah.
can't see their body, you can't see their face, but you're seeing their words.
You know what, man that's taking the wrong way when they're tracking on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And the girl take too long to respond.
Respond, I
And I
can't
think,
think,
but she
yeah.
respond yet, you know. She respond, she will message yet, you know.
it'll be
Man,
very
is a little boy or what? Pick up the phone and call him. Look now. Pick up the phone and make the call, man.
That's why my boss back in the day, he told me But them days was email. So when we send an email, he noticed, he told us one day, he came in the classroom and talking to us and kind of thing. And he said, you know why I don't respond? Well, I don't respond to emails right away. You ever notice that, class? When we say no, we say yes. So we realize that. He said that's a chance for me to take my emotion out of my response. To take my emotion out of my response to you all, because I don't want to come across as harsh as I may be thinking at the moment. It gives me a time. So he's responded to emails 2 days after, 3 days after. He don't ever respond right away, because he doesn't want to put his emotion into the email. So for anybody outside there, if that works for you, take that tip for today. You know, kind of way. Don't respond to emails while you know, just show your emotion.
Take up wet.
Yeah, take a breath. You know, and check yourself, and then respond.
Remember that song on Sesame Street?
Yeah, take a breath. Yeah.
Take a breath. Smell a smell, sniff a sniff, take a breath. Hey, we had to take a break. When we come back from the break, we will engage you on the phone line. Daddy taught me. So you have the opportunity to call in. Give us a quick story on something that your father taught you. And, we will decide. We're only taking about 2 or 3 calls. We're supposed to take like 2 or 3 calls, but depending on how many calls we get in, we'll see. All right? We might accommodate 3 or 4. But you have the opportunity to win yourself a trip to Tobago. Tobago calling you, boy. Yeah, boy. Let me see where it is, boy. Where is it? Where's my information on the promotion?
It's on a promotion day.
Gosh, my Lord, Father, what did us do in here, boy? Did us move thing? Did us bring it in and then move it out? Bring it in and move it out. Yeah. All right. So I'll give you more information on that. I'll see if I can find that documentary in the break. Because I think that it's some hotel and everything you're going to, you know.
All that?
Yeah, I think so, man. Where's this paper over here? What this be? All right, let me see. Now, this has nothing to do with me. I'm going to put it back where I find it. All right, so, before we lost it, and it says off the record, we'll be back after the break. Don't go anywhere.
TTT News, every night at 7. TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that...
All right, people. So we're back, and 6224911. We're going into a segment called Daddy Taught Me. All right, so we're dealing with good before we deal with the licks, because the naughty corner coming up after the 10 o'clock news. All right, so let's see. We just need a story. All right, we need a story of something that your father would have taught you. All right, that has benefited you in life. All right. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
My
morning.
daddy taught me, when the payday, make sure you take care of your family first and put aside something before you go and do anything else. Thank you very much.
All right, no problem. Let me take this one. Hello, good morning. Morning. Daddy taught me. Good morning. Yeah, morning. Yeah, go ahead.
Speaking to?
Well, you're on off the record here. You're live on air. This is a segment called Daddy Caught Me. Daddy taught me, not Daddy caught me, no? Daddy taught me. So it's about it's something that your father would have taught you that has you have benefited from in life.
Okay, well, I'll call back because
right.
I wanted to wish you happy birthday for tomorrow.
All right, well, no problem. Thanks a lot. I'll take it now.
bye-bye.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah. All right. Hello. Good morning. Daddy taught me.
Daddy didn't teach you nothing.
Morning, Stephan. My daddy
not.
told me all that glitter is not gold.
All that glitter is not gold.
It might be looking nice, but it won't be gold. It might be bronze.
All right, no problem.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right,
Thank
cool.
you.
Yeah, man. Let me see. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
We can get that. We can get the
Daddy
warm-
taught me two things.
Uh-huh.
Don't waste time on the radio, and the eyes of the master fatten the sheep.
The eyes of the master
Fatten the sheep.
fatten the sheep.
Yes. So,
eyes of the
the
master.
The lesson was,
Uh-huh.
I was a
Okay.
young businessman,
Uh-huh.
and I thought I could balance,
Uh-huh.
not be there. And my first little foray into the business. And my father being a seasoned campaigner. His
Mhm.
words to me was, the eyes of the master fatten the sheep. Meaning,
Right.
you have to be there and keep your eyes on things for things to go good.
All right.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me just engage this man. Yeah.
Never boy.
That one kind of. Yeah, what's his name?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Sudesh Ram Kisoon. Ram Kisoon.
And what's your number? 5143. Alright, no problem, man. Cool. Yeah. Never hear that one, X. The eyes of the master fattens the sheep. Well, I like the backstory you gave with business and... Alright, we'll take one more. Hello, good morning.
Hi, morning.
Morning. Daddy taught me. Why saying court?
So, when I was
So when you
younger,
got
I used to spend money like crazy. And one day my father told me, he said, you recognize every time you have money, all your money just pension? And I said, yes. And he said, it's like you're from paycheck to paycheck. So I said, yes. He said, why is that? I said, because I spend money really bad and you know this. And he said, okay, here what I'll do. I want you when you get your next pay, come and we would budget here. And after my father started that Stephan and Mr X, he is gone today. He is no longer in this world.
Right.
But I thank him, and I now have a better life, a better way of managing money, and my success is because of my father.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see, boy. Yeah, I can get your name and your number, please. All right, cool. Let's see. Yeah. All right, no problem. All right, interesting. All right. All right, X waiting, boy. Take one more, boy.
yeah.
Take our one-us. All right, we're taking our one-us. Hello, good morning. Daddy taught me.
Daddy taught me
Uh-huh.
in 1979 when I made a decision to go into the military.
Uh-huh.
He said to me, guard your name religiously because you can't go in no shop and buy that. That is something I live with for the rest of my life.
Guard your name.
Yes, your name.
Guard your name. All right, hold on,
Religiously.
Hold on.
So you can't buy that.
All right, hold on 1 second. All right, that's
All right.
All right, so that's it for Daddy taught me. All right, so I'm in the middle of contemplating we had a contemplate between about maybe 3 or 4 of them. That last one though, with your name, that's a serious thing, I'll tell you why. Your name, you see your name. That's why people is end up in court with defamation,
Yeah, but does
Your
it matter?
name,
Does
your name.
it matter?
Guard your name.
Because we will always have people that thinking negatively towards you. Always.
Yeah.
You would never find a perfect relationship. You would never find everybody that like you. You would never find so many different things across the board.
You can't please everybody.
Right? So even if your name good, it will always have somebody that will always bad talk you.
Well, that's true.
It will always have somebody will side with somebody to bad talk
To bad
you.
talk you. You know, it have real bad mind people out there.
Yeah, it has
Talking
people
about
like
bad
that.
mind people. People
People
just
like
bad mind you for bad minding your sake, Not even for a reason. Not even for no good reason, boy.
It always have people outside
These
there
snakes in
willing
the
to-
grass, boy.
willing to tear down your name to suit their purposes.
No, yeah, people will
So-
rip you down. And, people will, there's an interesting discussion, because I'm sure that everybody, at some point in time in your life, you had somebody that tried to bad mind you,
Well, yeah, well,
Down to your own family that tried to bad mind you.
yep.
You understand what I'm saying? But that's a serious thing. They will just try to bring you down for bringing it down sake. You know, people just fight on people for just envy, you know.
Right, so you have to live your life now in a certain way where it's not that you do business with people, but you have to just try and do the right thing. Let me put it that way. Just try and do the right thing. And for all who like, all who don't like, that is
you can't study
because
people,
you can't
man.
study people and you can't live for how people think about you and all them kind of thing. You can't live in that world. Because if you live in that world, you'll be... But then, people will be so... Boy, people are so different, boy.
Somebody sent a message here saying, I hate my father also.
Oh, God, oh, God.
God, boy. I pressure, boy. We can't help you with that, you know. Die for you and your father to mend fences. What could drive hate between a child and a father, boy? Plenty things.
Lots of things.
Plenty things, and
yeah.
You feel the men does get the worst end of the stick and the woman does get away. Like the man is the scapegoat in terms of the bad parent.
Well, yeah, but
that depends on the actions of the individual, not so.
Well, yeah. Just do the right thing going through life and try to mend fences where you can, and just because there are people here trying to mend fences with don't want the fence men, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't want the fence to fix.
But I just try to figure out to, like, as we come up to the 10 o'clock news, right? You know what you corner coming up next. But I try to figure out, right? How you can make children and then just abandon them, boy? How does work?
Heterosexuals, well, kind of weird. That's why I was reading something the other day about homosexual relationships and they raising children. And there's no study and there's no study that says
I do agree.
No study that says it is any negative or the child comes out
Who
gay.
do the study?
No, that's different universities and things. Yeah, I've been reading that recently. So there's no thing that says
so two man raising a
child.
A child raising up in a house. A child, you tell me a child growing up in a house, knowing a man as his mother and a man as his father.
And not coming out gay.
X.
No, I am serious.
Listen, I have heard of those studies. I'm not too sold on them.
Well, really not
you
too
understand
sold
why
on them,
because it's not natural. It's not natural.
Well, it's the same way they say that there's no gay gene.
If it's not natural, how you could tell me that it is a good it have no evidence to support that there is no fallout.
But if you use that logic, how homosexuals come about? If there's no gay gene.
If there is no gay, well, how?
And I believe that there are men and women that are attracted to men and women wholly. They are that's what in their head, and that's what they do. And then there are those that are groomed into it over a period of time.
I don't think you're born so.
Well, that is the issue. That's another.
Some of them that say they're born so.
It's
Me and
another,
feel born
it's
so,
another
brother.
chicken and egg scenario. I've been studying this. I have plenty gay friends
I
that I talk to on
I
a
know
regular.
people who gay too.
Right? And they are genuinely gay.
Listen.
Genuinely like the
I
same sex.
I think it's a mental problem.
Nah, I don't think so.
That had to be a mental problem, X.
I don't say it have no gay gene.
Right?
It have no gay
so
gene.
that is their decision.
Well,
They
is
make
their
a decision.
well,
your brethren
yes,
who
but
gay
you
make
can't-
a decision to like man.
just how you love a woman, you see a woman, you love a woman. A man will see a man and love a man.
Yes, I
same
know.
way.
Right, but
Right? And they don't want to part a woman.
well,
right?
there's something wrong with them.
Because there are certain brethren that when women change in front of them just feel the vomit and all kind of thing. Right? It's something that we can't. It's a chicken and egg
Listen.
scenario. We can't really say for sure. But
All
what
right.
what we are sure about is that there's no gay gene. That's what we're sure about.
Yeah,
How is that interpreted? I really don't know, to be honest. So I come to a point where I just
Here why I can understand. Right? With that whole you see that whole issue?
yeah.
Right? Now I ain't hating on nobody here because I know people that you know they're gay. But here and we just have conversations, And I ain't talking about gay like that, again, not like a woman and that kind of thing, eh? I talking about...
Like a furious call.
Yes, brother man, because let me tell you, oh gosh boy, 10 o'clock news boy, I go keep that story for after the naughty corner. After the naughty corner, we will deal with this situation.
All right.
We will deal with it. We wouldn't deal with it brutal, but we will deal with it. Because no serious, you raise our answers there, no. I have a serious... Yes, because I have a serious issue with that whole debate.
Study the things that you could change and the things that you can't.
I understand that. I'm not saying that it could be stopped.
I come to the point.
I'm not here trying to stop them.
I come with the point that I don't how to put it, look at anybody in any way per se. I don't go down that road.
I don't.
You see the alphabet soup?
Yeah.
I don't go around.
The rainbow people, I just leave them. You know the touchy, yeah?
Yeah.
If we say something wrong with it, they'll try to get you off the air and that kind of thing. Yeah. That's how it be. That's how they be. They try to cancel you and all kind of thing, the dread,
Yeah.
But me afraid them. Never have, never will. Right? Because why saying I know me and say nothing bad. You understand? It's not no attack or anything like that, but it's just a honest discussion.
Just put to the back of your head, there is no gay gene.
That's all. But I have
my
issues.
What does that mean in terms of the context of this discussion?
Yes.
We would never know.
We
will never know. We will only speculate.
Yes.
But we will never know.
Well, brother man, all I can tell you, right?
Mm-hmm.
All I can tell you is that I don't think it have anything in my lifetime where I could be attracted to the next man.
But that's you.
I understand that.
But I have friends.
I understand that.
I have friends from since they're small.
Uh-huh.
They have a brethren coming to the house, everything, knowing the sister, the mother, everybody. And everybody thinking that that's the pally. That not knowing that is the man. That is the man.
Hey,
coming on my ear.
Let me take it. Hey, the naughty corner coming up next. Oh, God, pressure.
Good morning. I'm Mary-Therese Bernard with the latest headlines to the hour. Retail spending in South Trinidad is...
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take
on Talk City 91.1 FM.
I tell you, I still have to sharpen that blade, but I don't like that. I don't like that light whip that they put in that drop. I need the whip heavier than that.
Yeah, that we need.
Horse production. Give me it. Like that, now, man.
See, the end is the real lash.
Yes!
Yeah, the end is the real lash, yeah.
So welcome, people. It is Wednesday. Today's the Naughty Corner. We have no Naughty Corner tomorrow, eh? I ain't doing no Naughty Corner on my birthday. We do it on a positive note because we're not here on Friday.
Yep.
Fair enough? That we end the week with a little positive vibes. Alright? I think Obi working for us Friday.
Yeah.
Obi working for us Friday. Yeah. Alright? So let's take it out on Obi. Alright, nice. So, we're dealing with the naughtiness, right? So, let me get to the phone line. 6224911. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Morning, Stephan. Morning, Mr.
Yes!
I want to see CTPS in the naughty corner this morning.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're going. I coming up the highway yesterday.
Uh-huh.
With my 97 and watching my gauge. At CTPS wrecker with a Kia Sorento on the back. Look like a private.
Oh, gosh.
Passing speed by Stephan by over the limit.
Serious? Speeding up the road with a car, with toting a car too?
Guess what? The man ringing out the siren, everything, she alone.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
all our flex.
Yesterday, boy.
Nah, man.
All our flex.
So, deal with them for that.
Yes. You could be flying so toting people car, boy.
Yeah, that is right.
When the car get damaged, who's pay for that? If a car get damaged while being wrecked?
The record people, I guess.
The record people, I would imagine that they had to pay for that.
They would be vicariously
Not
liable.
so?
Yeah.
We had to put the galleon's passage and I don't know if it's the captain or whatever took place, but the cafeteria especially had to go in the naughty corner. Hear this one. So passengers aboard the galleon's passage endured a nightmare sailing. Right? A nightmare sailing to Tobago yesterday as the vessel took over 8 hours to reach its destination. According to reports, the ferry departed Port of Spain around 3 p.m. but began experiencing some difficulties mid-journey. The duration of the sailing, which typically lasts approximately 4.5 hours, was doubled, frustrating passengers aboard. And there were also complaints that the cafeteria had eventually closed, leaving those aboard unable to get refreshments. No, man. No!
And
no!
And my 5-hour journey, get them out some legs there for the boat in Tobago, the Tobago operators.
Yes.
Who operating the boat like a pala. You understand?
Nah,
and
man.
So and can't come out and all kind of mad. Get
Nah,
them some
man.
legs to that, man.
Nah, we ain't taking that.
Get them some legs to that.
We ain't taking that at all.
Them shopping is all they're doing.
Morning, who's in the naughty corner? Oh, God.
Right. Good morning.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
So,
Beetlejuice, boy, calling him just
Stephan.
Yeah.
We'll take some this morning and X will take some.
Why?
They're trying to tell me I will take some for them on Friday. So they go get now.
No, just saying, no go do
Hi, buddy. Every time you call his name, he just say Beetlejuice.
I'm telling you, boy, Beetlejuice, boy, the man is happy, boy. Morning, who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Morning. The whole of the PNM slate.
Oh, God.
X. I heard about your stroke. Here, what to do? Make sure you get your body active. Don't ever lie down too much and all them kind of thing. Keep your body active because it have plenty who get stroke and not here today.
All right.
So I'm sorry you ever get that. So take care of yourself.
All right, darling.
And to Stephan,
Yes, sweetheart.
I now understand why you get that name Happy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
All
You will
right.
be a good father, man.
Oh, all
You're
right.
giving
No
good
problem.
advice.
I hear you. All right, thanks a lot.
Love in the house.
All right, love in the house. Thanks.
Yeah. You're supposed to get one and
who
one.
is it?
One.
Who in your naughty corner this morning? Let me take my calls in the
Morning,
naughty corner.
gentlemen.
To pass on some of that knowledge. Hello,
Morning.
Morning, sir. Keep Scotland. Not appearing in court to defend.
Uh-huh.
To prosecute flavor rights.
All right, man. Well, I have him in the naughty corner for a different reason, Keith Scotland.
For looking scary.
No, the man talking about who hired the man and all kind of thing in the parliament, boy. The man said this is gender. This is gender free. They're gender neutral. Yes. And you're man on a board. And the other, you see Arnold response to that?
Yeah.
Arnold
Arnold started laughing. Arnold must have done one laugh.
Arnold. Arnold said, Keith Scotland, you talking about who, man? You talking about man?
He can scare bat and take away something.
He said the other day, if you know, you know. Why?
They go there?
I didn't buy
Talk about he man in the party.
Boy, I'm telling you, boy, who man get walk and all, your man get walk and all kind of thing. Morning!
Morning. Alwarian Association.
Yes. Get them it every morning, that law association. I mean, even this situation here, should they not have said something?
Why them like them dead, boy?
I mean, even if the Prime Minister raised it.
Them dead. Them don't live.
You don't think they should at least say something?
Them dead, I tell you.
My goodness. Let me see what we have here. Morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Yes, the president of the Trinidad and Tobago Law Association. You just said president. The Law Association, why didn't you say 47?
No, not
the law. The Trinidad and Tobago Law Association. Is it Sibarang, Sweet or whatever his name is?
Who's in charge
Lynette?
now?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Lynette, yeah. Another empty suit. Yeah, give her too clout. Yeah.
Too close.
Waste of time.
You're too close on that too. All right. Yeah, man.
Take it easy.
All right, cool. I'll take this one here. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Okay. Put Rowley in the corner for calling Kamala Janet.
Yes.
And I agree that Scotland really is scary looking. And I want to ask you a quick question. I'll answer this. Was Keith Scotland paid for all his legal service, the shadow legal service he did to TNTech?
It is alleged.
Did he get paid and how much millions he made?
It is alleged.
All right.
It is alleged.
I am sworn to secrecy.
It is alleged. All right?
Is that more to that?
Is that more to that?
That plenty more to that.
All right.
But it is what it is.
Hello, good morning. Oh God, I missed that one. What about this former? Where is he? Oh, yeah, other Pookie Rowley, yeah, you know. Other Pookie Rowley, just now. I'll tell you why I put in Rowley. Keith, let me take this call. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Morning, Stephan.
Yes!
Put all them MPs who was taking free current. X, you can corroborate that information. That is good info.
What is that? What is it?
What the Prime Minister stand up and say?
No. You trying to time him? You trying to time him?
You need verification.
The man swants us.
You trying to tie me up? Oh, we know what you.
He can't say that.
I smart.
He can't say that. Who come out that ball though?
A man job out and ball, you pay me bills.
Well, this is you see. I go explain it. I go explain now because I'm gonna give some licks now.
It's not.
It's
not a case of not paying your bill and all them kind of.
That's right.
I am saying that I personally believe, right, that rank has its privileges, right?
Yes.
I believe that people of certain offices and whatever should get a privilege like that.
Right.
However, in this case, I juxtapose and put that aside and saying if the average Joe getting cut for 200, nobody calling them to tell them come and pay the bill.
That's right.
Understand? So nobody calling them to tell them to pay the bill. So I am totally against that.
And that is
at this point.
That is exactly how the Prime Minister put it in context. Morning.
Good morning, Naughty Corner.
Yes.
They rowdy for the bull pistol.
Ah! All right, man. No, but I had to put Rowley in Naughty Corner. You know why? He posts up an electricity bill from May 2026, right?
But he get caught and he never all pay bills.
Former.
Look, so plain smart.
There's not deal with the former, yeah. Former. Understand this, right? Nobody at any point in time ever said you didn't pay a bill. Nobody, I repeat this.
I never have accused you either.
Nobody has accused you of not paying your bill, so we don't need to see your May 2026 light bill. You think where I coming from? We don't need to see that. And you're paying out just as much as I just pay. I don't know how. But nevertheless, I live in a smaller house than you. Right? But the point is that it's not about nobody said you wasn't paying your bill. The point is, why should there be, with yourself as an exception, and no problem with our Prime Minister being maybe on a list like that, as the Prime Minister and maybe the Attorney General, right?
Well, yeah, but
I have no problem with that.
Rank has its privileges,
right?
But
in
scenarios such as this, where man had call you to tell you to come and pay a bill.
Why should you be on a protected list when you're working for that kind of money and you increase your salary to what, 80 some, is a month? Like the pension is now?
Yep.
You're getting 80 something but you're on a protected list? No!
Yeah.
Not after all you tell people take 4% and don't eat macaroni pie, ride a bicycle to work, use a coal pot.
And wean yourself off the government.
Wean yourself off the government, but you want to protect. No! No! We ain't taking that. Morning.
Morning, Naughty Corner. Two of young boy.
Oh gosh, what him?
He gave a speech in a school yesterday. And telling the little children and them, do not take the easy way out in life. Do not take shortcuts. And telling the children, hard work pays off.
Hey, hard work pays off.
Oh God. Yeah, I tell you. Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, dear.
Welcome.
Rowley, for calling my Prime Minister Janet and for those cable thieves.
All right. And I saw a video this morning with men thieving cable, Yes, but the police pull up on them. But about two get away, and I think the police hold one man. I think so. Hello, good morning. Who's in the Naughty Corner this morning?
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, man.
He might run a living tools by chance.
President Senator Marina presiding and as part of the forces Joshua Simongal to resign.
All right.
Come again.
Hello.
Joshua Simongal resigned
from
because
Guardian
he
Media.
gets pressure from the hierarchy in CNL.
Did you see that one?
The president senator Marina is a member of the board of directors.
All right, but hold on. All right, no problem. But we cannot confirm that she was behind that. We cannot confirm that. All right. You could draw a line in the sand and you could try to connect dots and play investigator.
And do what they have to do,
but Joshua Simongal did not identify any specific person, right? So we cannot say that was that she was behind that. Hello, good morning. Who's? Oh, sorry about that. Hello, good morning. Who's in? What? Oh!
Yeah. 2 calls he lost back to back.
Yeah, we go again. Morning.
Hello, good day.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, always room for comic relief. I want you to spank, feed me, Stephan. I'm still having thoughts about Granny. Every time I hear that group, I think about Granny.
You think about who?
Granny.
Granny?
Yeah.
Oh God, come now, man. Come now, man. We're doing we man. We're doing we. Come now, man. Come now, man. You can do better than that, man.
Man, boy. The man says spanker, boy. Every time you hear him, think about Granny, boy. Morning! Lord have mercy, I tell you, boy.
First half ice like rain, yes?
Lord, boy. Lord. Oh, gosh. No. We can't go. We can't get that. We can't get that. That's somebody else I have, you know. Somebody else I have, you know, that I ain't share some.
The man getting turned on by Granny, did ever go on?
That when the man, he say, every time he hear that whip, he's thinking about Granny. No,
you're kidding.
Don't do it that, Taba. Don't do it that. Don't do it that.
You want to have ice like rain?
Don't do it that. Oh, you know who it is? The comptroller.
Comptroller?
The comptroller.
Yeah, boy.
The comptroller to get something for the upkeep program. Understand? The comptroller.
Sign off the blaster thing for the people to get their money.
And let the people get their money, man. Morning, final caller.
Morning.
Yes.
I want to put Curacao in the naughty corner. We're getting 7.
Curacao. Oh, God, but they couldn't help it. Oh, gosh.
Come now, man. It's a first half 1-1.
Oh, gosh.
And second half is just an onslaught.
The hydration, that, anyhow.
Hydration break for
morning.
you, was that?
Yeah, boy.
Morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Maria Williams, president at the Toronto Cycling Federation.
Yes. She answered that. Yeah, man.
Yes. Take that. I'll take this one more. God, buddy, phone line going crazy. Morning.
Morning, Stephan.
Yes.
Morning, X. I'm throwing out something here for X like that. I want Dr. Pete Rowley to get the grip because I went to Tobago on a holiday and I decided to go and see where this man was very born and go. And you know, I saw the house and the whole front of the house painted yellow.
Oh God, come now.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
The
yellow house, boy.
A red man like that?
You ever see it?
No.
You never see me live it?
No.
Me neither. I don't know where you live it.
No.
Next time when we go to Tobago.
Yeah, we'll go and see that.
Let me go. Like how they had the people, you know, them people was coming outside the house during the property tax thing. With that mad calculation they was doing. Let me go and stand up like one of them now. Morning, who's in the naughty corner?
Yeah. X, you're going back in a naughty corner. Oh gosh, man, slow down the thing when you say into the end now, man. Come on, the genius of mine.
You come back again?
Genius of mine, boys.
The man was slowing down.
I was slowing down about twice very slow.
And hear what I hear, you know? You're walking on with your lamppost on. You might be
it's supposed to be a fasting.
That's all,
it's supposed to be a fasting.
I agree with the caller because I didn't even understand. You just lose me after even the dollars are mines. And I take a while before I realize that's what you say. Yes, I didn't know what the hell you were saying.
Alright, I'll slow it down.
Alright, so I tell you what, we got 5 minutes in the play. So we gotta ease up there, right? So all who get licks, right? Go and find a cushion and get your bum CRS.
Put some gentle violence in it.
Yes.
Bring a cloth with a stick and wrap it at the end and dip it in some
jelly.
Yeah, put it in a gentle violence and put it in your back and all your bum.
You understand?
Yeah.
No, but let me make it clear on this, with the protected list. I saw and I sent it for X, right? And I will read it because me and Fred to read it because even in trying to explain it, I think they put a foot in their mouth again. Right? In terms of, let me see. Let me see. I'm going to find the article. Oh, by the way, Kaya Seeley landed at the airport this morning and was immediately taken into custody by the police. She's on the Aruka police station.
He got locked up.
Okay. So TNTech protected list existed for decades, former official says, right? But here is my problem with this, right? A former senior official of the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission and a former senior public servant has rejected allegations that a so-called protected list was created to benefit People's National Movement officials and their associates, insisting the system has existed for decades and was never intended to exempt anyone from paying electricity bills. Nobody ever said it was created for that. The controversy erupted. Well, I'm not going to go through all of that, right? Let me see. Glenford Cyril, all right, who served as TNTech's general manager between 2011 and 2012, made a statement, and he said, quote, you see how to let us put a foot in the mouth when they talk, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to let them come out and talk. So he's saying this list are wrong for 30 years now?
Yeah,
For decades, right?
So which means all governments have take a touch.
Right, but hold on, here we say. Whenever there is an election, I'm quoting him here, all MPs, are afforded the privilege of being on the list.
Right.
All government and opposition MPs, senators and judges, and other big shots. What? Okay, if it have a list, a protected list that government and opposition MPs and senators, and I have to ask some of these senators
diplomats,
if when they were in opposition, if they know they was on this protected list, right? And judges and thing, right? Who is the other big shots?
Who the other big shots?
Yeah, who's the other big shots? Is it the business community?
Money, yeah.
Right, so is it people in the business community?
Yes.
Well, I am saying to the Prime Minister, publish the whole list. Publish the whole list.
Yeah, but it didn't.
You know why?
Look,
a tiny media people on that list.
I am so under secrecy.
All right, but all right, you can answer. You take all right, no problem.
But I'm saying,
what you're saying.
Rank has its privileges,
yes,
right? And in every organization, there would be some form of protected persons.
Of course.
In any sphere.
Of course.
Right? TNTech is just the forerunner right now because it's in the public domain. And I wanted to say this, boy. Look, let me leave that alone. Let me leave that alone. Let me leave that alone. Because it doesn't make... It is the politics of the day. The politics of the day. That is the problem. Nah, the politics of the day. That's why I put it out.
The audience wants you to say it. Listeners want you to say it.
No.
Please say it.
No, not me.
Just whisper it.
Nah, you don't get me involved in that.
Let's get a silent whisper.
Silent whisper.
A silent whisper.
Yeah. Wait on that.
Yeah.
Wait on that.
Man say wait on that. Yes, buddy. Man, keeping the cards close to each other, you know.
No, I am bound by responsibility, so
yeah,
I can't
my
extrapolate on this issue.
Yeah, was my concern.
Too much, yeah.
The PM, when she made the statement, before she brought up the protected list, she did say, to put into context, she said, imagine the ordinary citizen,
right?
If they pay the bill late, or they don't pay the bill, no, they don't get a call, and she had to come in to disconnect them, and then they had to pay a reconnection fee.
Right.
This is the common man, the average man, on the right, the working class.
Right.
But why do these people, these big shots, why they need to be on a protected list when they have the money to pay the bill?
Right.
Because there's big shots, right? Now, my concern is this. Let's just see this list, as the former head of TNTech was saying, right? Let's just say it exists for decades, right? That's right. In this last few years here, right? I would want to know, because I'm trying to figure out if what he is saying is accurate. How did the Tobago PNM Council, the Tobago PNM Council end up on the list? That is our party headquarters.
Well,
that is not our government.
That's a party request, of course.
Okay. So I'm
nothing cannot happen without a fully constituted board.
Understood.
And nothing cannot happen without the MPU, the Minister of the Utilities.
Okay.
Right? Because the GM most times, 99% of the time, would go with what the chairman says and what the minister says.
Okay.
He would be between a rock and a hard place if he makes a decision outside of those two people.
Okay.
Right? It is what that's the politics of it. That's why I tell you, I don't want to go down into it too much. Because there are things that I can say. God, it have several let's say we have a list of people who owe in millions to the company and they're on a payment plan or something to that effect. Something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right or is that wrong?
Right.
It depends on who looking at it.
Wait, we have the playway. Playway coming up now. We'll continue after the playway show. Here comes your 10:30. Best of luck. And now see the thing come up there. Yes?
Good luck, everyone.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, The experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Maybe take a few calls here. We were just talking about that list, right? And I am saying this, right? I understand what X saying. X is saying that we understand that privilege. We say privilege.
has a privilege.
Rank has its privilege. But here is my problem. Let me say, you have government officials, you have opposition MPs, you have senators, judges, whoever, whatever dignitaries, right?
Right.
All right. Let us just say that list is extended to state entities like WASA and others, right?
Right.
Government schools, whatever the case might be, right?
Right.
Good. But you wouldn't want your children going to school and the lights cut, right? So let's just say it extends to that. Fine, no problem. My problem is the other big shots. I am saying that other big shots, my understanding would be big business people, private sector people.
Right.
And my issue is how do private sector people get on a protected list for tea and tech where they could owe the company millions of dollars before paying the bill and not be cut? Where we can't even pay, I can't even owe $1,200, right? And they have the money, right? But I'm saying, how does private sector people get on that list? Is that even acceptable? I do not think so, because the first question arises: do you have to be a financier, or do you have to contribute a significant amount of money to a political campaign? And getting on this list is part of your reward of that contribution that you may have made. What are the requirements? How do you end up there? What do you need to? You understand what I'm saying, X?
Yeah, well, yeah.
And you're not going to answer anything. I can't rope you in at all, boy.
I can't rope you in.
I ain't roping you at all. It's an itching you to say nothing, boy.
Nah,
you ain't even getting a little itch, boy. Your hand ain't scratching you.
The politics of the day.
Yeah.
Let me put it that way.
No, man, that's it. Not boy. Stanley, you on the list? the protected list.
I hope so.
You hope so? All right. So. Like you're owing on your light bill, boy.
Boy, right now, plenty.
All right, don't post it like Rowley. Nobody wants to know your business, right? We don't want to know. We don't want to know. Man, yeah, I nearly dead yesterday. I see that this man post out the light bill, boy, and then the rest of them start. The whole choir, the background singers in the choir jump up now. I am not owing on my bill, I just pay my electricity bill. Nobody say no pay it. Not once did the Prime Minister say these people owing money,
That's like a hand.
She just say it have a list.
He knows what it was.
Now the former big boy in Wassa, Wassa in Tea and Tech that brought to light that the list had existed for decades, and he said as elections happen, government MPs and opposition and everybody is put on this list. He also said that the customers are not told. So maybe nobody knew about this. Nobody knew that they were on this list until this whole.
There's the politics of the day, you know what I mean?
I came to talk. We looking for that since we come in here. Good question.
Yeah. Good question is right.
Yes, X. Oh, God, Stanley, I came to talk. Man.
Yeah, it's the politics of the day. We have to understand it takes several people in the lineup of the logistics to make that happen. Right?
Right.
And the government of the day has all the power.
Yes.
Right? So they would hand down certain instructions or go with conventions that are established from long before them even come in. Right? So they would be operating based on those conventions. And if the convention is, again, people are blind, it is what it is. But this government has come in and is not subscribing to that. So that is fine. That is also fine. And I guess it will be changed in due course as we go along. But for under the PNM flavor, we know what's going on. We know the politics of the day. It can't have one person making a decision. It had to have several people. It had to have a board. It had to have a GM. It had to have officials from the ministry. That kind of stuff directing how these things go. So this government has highlighted it. So I guess they will fix it in due course. And it will be our job to fix it going forward.
Going forward.
But before, the politics of the day is the politics of the day. That's all I would say on this issue.
All right. Man, keeping the cards close to each other. Oh, God, he played poker. Morning! Poker face, boy. Poker face. Morning.
Morning to you, Mr. Stephan.
Yeah, man, what's going on?
Yeah, I did cool, boy. But Stephan, I will tell you something. I was talking with Chef, and Chef tell me he had you on his list. So
I don't mind that.
He said rather if he in Washington D.C., he gonna send your meat for you with Western Union. So you ain't have no problem. And for Mr. Scotland, he just sorry that the man blanked him. Right? So I done with that, Mr. Stephan. I good.
Oh God.
Hey! Don't do that! Don't do that!
Who's that man?
Nobody here. So you all touched on the Gallant's Passage, and it had a longer than normal sailing. Cafeteria it's closed, and it'll take 8 hours to get there, and all of that, right? We seem to have forgotten the fiasco around that vessel. It was all along the whole Tobago Sea Bridge thing, and the former government making some really poor choices regarding the freight ferry we had at one at a time and the potential replacements. And then they bought this thing called the Gallant's Passage, which was completely incompatible with the reality of our situation and needs and the requirements for such a vessel. It is not meant for our waters, right? You need wave piercing bows, you need a certain power rating and all of that. And it just didn't match up. The Gallant's Passage is closer to a river boat for river crossings rather than what is pretty much open water, open ocean.
Yeah.
You know, and Sea State 5 and Northeast trade winds and the BOCAs, right? Those openings that they have to pass through. If you catch the wrong tide, Lord help you, okay? But my point is, the Gallant's Passage is an extremely poor choice for the Tobago one. However, it will make an excellent ferry, right? Because what the Gulf of Paria basically is a very big lake. And that's exactly what the Gallant's Passage was designed to do, right? Rivers and lakes, where you have limited swells and wind and that kind of thing. And I would encourage the government not to get rid of it. I'm sure they're thinking about it. Do not get rid of the Gallant's Passage. It's going to have you soon as a ferry for Shagamas. Nobody again. So the opposition, Colin Wilbert certainly, is arguing that the current government has merely benefited from the war in the Middle East. He's right. We chose wisely. I used to tell you all in the last general election, choose wisely because of the international ramifications. We chose wisely, this government, and this government chose wisely to choose the side of the free world, and certainly the United States of America, in the great power struggle in the world today. There's a stark line in the world, and you have to choose a side. The former government chose the side of Russia, China, Iran, and the then Venezuelan regime. And that involves smuggling black oil, black market oil, and the black fleet, and the tanker turning over into Tobago, and all of that nonsense. Had we stuck with them, we would be sanctioned to the hilt and in a position similar to what those countries are in now, the Irans and the Venezuelans and so on of the world. But we chose wisely. And this government chose wisely again. That means that we now have all of this potential coming into the country. All of the potential to the point where the World Bank has to set up office, or petrochemical industry is about to kickstart massively, sitting next to two of the biggest reserves in the world, us with a downstream industry that can make use of that. None of that would have been available to you had we chosen not to elect this government. And this government to choose what it has done. And you see, in politics is about ideology and interest. And it's often based heavily on interest. And people tend to compromise on their ideological positions, their principles. But no, this Prime Minister has made it clear that she is going to stand on principle regarding certain things, regarding Cuba, that Cuba cannot be a despotic country and we are interacting with them on a certain level. Last week, she brought a bill to Parliament regarding goods known to be made from slave labor. Right? That's an ideological position. And it's clearly aimed at one country, right? China. So these are ideological positions. And the old sayings and the old, you do good, good comes back to you. That is why good things are happening to Trinidad and Tobago. It's not just windfalls from war, but the windfalls from war and the world losing confidence in the Middle East and looking more to the West for its petroleum and energy products. Yes, that will benefit us massively, as we deserve to.
Yeah, just on that note there, right? Tanku did, Imber did say that, right? And he tried to give an impression. He tried to give an impression like that particular war with Iran is what we benefited from, and that's what we right. But Tanku never denied that. He said yes, we have benefited from that situation, but he also said with the higher oil prices, right, X?
With that?
With the higher oil prices comes other things that we have to pay more money for.
Right.
And then he tied that into the shutting down of Petrotrin and so on and so forth, which was the most disastrous thing that the previous administration could have done is to shut down Petrotrin. So he said, yeah, we have benefited, but with those higher oil prices also came higher expenses in other areas.
Right.
Right? In that particular sector, energy sector, right? I'll try and find the clip. Oh God, sorry there. 6224911. I'll try to find the clip and exactly what he said. But he made sense. You understand?
Right.
He said way more than him, but morning.
Stephan, blessed morning.
Yeah, man. X and Mr. X as well.
Yeah, no, I saw the screen on the call from police. Is that right?
Hey, Shabs, what's going on?
Well, it's a revised list come out. X, Pitbull, Lennox, Obi, Heavy.
Shabadi.
A new revised list come out. Them for them, they want to pay like bill at all.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, Shabadi. Don't forget your name.
No, well, the list come to me. I just
you have the list?
X name, yeah, some from 8,000 something.
Oh, gosh!
All our money?
What?
I could only wear about 200.
But I saw one house because he have about 3, you know.
Well,
he said that. What else does he have?
No,
the man at the front, bills with another different names.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Why
I just wanted to die for one property, you know.
I have one house, buddy.
Yeah, it's one house you have?
Yeah.
It's 3 car you have?
No.
It's one house you have?
No, when the list come out, I want to hear you respond. When the list come out, I want to hear you respond. But don't worry, you will take some help from out.
Boy, yeah, that Shabani, the police youth club down Dallas, boy.
Okay, that is a drum. No, gentlemen. Okay,
Order the youth club. Would be nice if the police youth club was on the list.
He's giving off funds.
Yeah, boy.
Skim off the top, boy. Pay the rest.
Brother man, I tell you, I have a grocery list I put together for today. I don't go to the grocery today. That's the only list I know about. This is that grocery list. And my name not on it. What you get on that list is like peas, rice, chicken, all them little things. You ain't get my name on no list. I don't put my name on no list, brother man. I don't think I ever even put my name on I don't think I ever put my name on any sort of list, you know.
Well,
you know what I mean? And besides, being on that list, what's the benefits really?
Well,
for us.
All I will say is let the politics play.
How much I could do?
That's all I can say.
Let the politics play.
It is what it is.
Let the politics play.
It is what it is.
And just dance.
Because in every institution, they have a protected list. You know? Don't feel the police do have a protected list. Don't feel WASA do have a protected list. Don't feel all
gosh.
All the
government
services.
Don't start with water now.
All of them would have some kind of list.
Morning. People is water is a sensitive.
Morning, fellas.
Water is a sensitive issue, you know. People don't get water, you know. Morning.
Morning.
Have a list of people who don't get water, boy.
Rowley.
Yeah.
By now, Rowley don't know he should stay away from any list after that meritless issue. you know, what is wrong with this man, boy?
What about the Interpol list?
You understand?
Now I like list.
It seems like this.
Oh God!
This country, everything runs on a list. You ought to be on a list to get US. You ought to be on a list to use the priority bus pass. You ought to be on a list. Boy, what really going on in this place, boy?
Everything is
no wonder them No wonder they can't stop them people with the jumper cable that enter in town that keeping electricity. Because them on a different list. Them on a line, them not on a list. But our next issue here, This situation where they're talking about benefiting from war. Tell me, any time in the history of mankind, it didn't have a war in the world. And there are always people that benefit from war once you're on the right side. So this war, we choose the right side. Obviously, we're reaping some benefits. What is wrong with Imbert and them? Like them head too close to parts of the body that there's always be thinking that kind of way. Anyway, you see me? Let me go and make my play list and see if I catch a mark for them later. Later, fellas.
Yeah, man.
You gotta make it play with list.
You know what I want to ask you too, boy? Yeah, I can't believe that happened over this such a petty issue. Morning.
Hey, Stephan, good morning.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Malcolm.
This is Malcolm X here, but.
All right.
What's happened?
Yeah, Malcolm.
I'm feeling hey, tell XX, a man from Lavanti, I'm feeling sad this morning, boy. That people embarrassing him for $700. Listen, man. X, check me later by the shop, boy, and I pay, I go give you half of that, boy. $700. I go give you half of that.
What's $700?
Don't let nobody disrespect your integrity. You a train fighter from Lavanti. You try all kind of business. Politician don't help you, you know. Is God go help your partner? And you see all where you're feeling down with where you're trying? Let me tell you something. I clean canal and clean building for years. And let me tell you, I have no regret, partner. You see HDC, I will be always obligated to HDC for what it do for me as a scavenger. They used to call me sanitation workers in them days. And I go tell you something. Don't ever let nobody embarrass you for small money. From the time you won't have $700 for a battery, or you could have called me and I would have get people to make sure in Lavanti.
I ain't feeling I can pay back the over. I just want you to tell me. I just want you to tell me where and when. Let me come and drop your money for you in that kind of way. Maybe
oh God, but don't say it in that kind of way. Listen to me, man. I'm listening to you. And I'm telling you, you're my brother.
No,
and I feel bad when I hear that.
I want
people
to pay
you.
back the woman.
So tell the woman on the radio, come and meet you before 4 o'clock this evening. And make sure you get rid of that monster because you say you feel bad. And you ain't supposed to feel bad because Stephan and all tell me he was going in the bank and gave you more than the 700.
I hear you, buddy.
Right? All you have a good day, but we have to deal with this HDC matter. No? I'm not going to lie idly by and let HDC fall down with Mr. Waynham, the chairman. We're trying to do everything because we have 3 ministers, one like a wild Indian running all over the place, talking all kind of thing, Alexander. But really and truly, me and seeing no kind of performance in the sense of the upliftment like when Jolene John was managing director.
Remember,
you understand?
Remember Beverly can't hold the process, you know, so nothing can take place now, you know. Nothing. I say remember Beverly can hold the process, so nothing cannot move forward until she releases the project. Or the projects.
Beverly can.
That is the woman in charge of OPR.
You forget,
woman who in charge of what?
The OPR.
Yeah, but me studying about OPR, I talking about getting the workers and them organized, call a meeting, tell them what you expect of them and what is the future. You see the whole thing, everybody making this thing a money problem, you know. The world was running before money. And we had to run this country, money or not, people have to live because God provides everything for we to live. It's man will make money to live off a man. What we have to do is to get the organization, do like what John Humphrey do, call the workers, let them know, don't send them home. Don't send them home and bring in all your people and figure that will solve the problem. All you call the people in a meeting in a hall, let them know where all you meet, let Newman, George and them have to answer for all the money, let the lady in account say who she gave money, how Foster Cummins was getting paid and other small contractors wasn't getting paid. Because when I retired, they gave me 3 little small hungry contracts in areas where they feel I would not operate. And I help the people in the area by getting jobs for them. And I'm watching to see if they're bringing in their friends and their family and gain them contract and leaving out grants. Partner, I ain't no stupidity and I have eyes to see. You're here.
All right.
So I just watching. I watch him. all the wickedness in the land, and I'm praying to God it don't come my way because, partner, X, you know where we come from, all of we could be wicked.
All right, I hear that.
How you going?
Oh, pressure, boy. All right, yeah.
I hear that.
All we could be wicked. All right, so we got the 11 o'clock news. I don't want to be wicked. I will allow Stanley. Well, I'm not allow, but we will get to the 11 o'clock news on time. After the 11 o'clock news, we'll get back into a couple other things up for discussion this morning, and we'll take your calls and your comments on those things, all right? So, in the meantime, it is off the record, 91.1 Talk City. It is Wednesday, and for those of you looking forward to the football World Cup action, of course, at 1 p.m., Portugal will be playing the Congo.
Yes, and
then
after that is England.
England versus Croatia.
Yeah.
That's right.
Two hot matches in a 1-4.
That's right. Oh, yes. And then you have Ghana and Panama a little bit later on in the evening. And proceedings will close with Uzbekistan versus Colombia. So, some good games today. Well, we'll see, because all them little small side that people feel better be a walkover, they're kind of surprising the world, because they stand up against the Giants. At least for one game. But we'll see what happens as the tournament progresses. So here comes Stanley Augustus. 11 o'clock news is now.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start.
So I call my partner funny, cause I just couldn't see him drop. And we open a little business we call the poor man's furniture shop. We build from cupboard to presses, computer desks, no drawers. We build settees and sofa, dressers and locker with no drawers. All day we cut in lumber from plywood to cedar and sawdust plugging up we pause. Building to your perfection, every lumberous erection, no drawers. After years of exposure, my business start to grow. Somebody shout, employ some labor. I say, cool yourself, I know. So I hire a few ladies to do the finishing touch. And after years of frustration, was a great relaxation to sit back and watch how the sun in them gables, polishing them tables, no drawers. They're all on top of the closet, furbishing cabinets, no drawers. A little breeze of detection blowing my direction, but at least you know the cause. It was for lovely ladies adorning my industries with no drawers. My works in lots of places I didn't expect to see. They got some in the Hall of Justice and the Canadian Embassy. I even passed by the Red House about a few months ago, and I was amazed when I see the kind of big people supporting the Rio. The Minister of Culture sit down on a dresser with no drawers. I see the Right Honorable leaned over a table with no drawers. Some prominent people supporting the Rio, assisting a worthy cause. Even the United Sisters purchased some ballistas with no drawers.
Yes. So all the ladies there, Father's Day, Sunday.
Socks and ties and no drawers.
We don't want no drawers. They want no drawers. They want no drawers. Hey, I like Trinidad Rio. Trinidad Rio. Shout out the Trinidad Rio boy. One of the most creative wordsmiths in Kaiso, brother. You know what I mean? I don't think he unmatched, then.
Yeah.
I think Rio unmatched, you know. I don't think it have anybody ever do it like Rio, you know.
Well, it had double entendre and that kind of stuff over the years, and but Rio is in a class by himself.
Like I say, he's a wordsmith. He know to like okay, one of the
you know who's just as good? Impulse.
Impulse is excellent as well. Yeah. Crazy too. But Rio had a line there where he said computer desks.
Yeah.
To rhyme. Not computer desks, but desks. Yeah. But the way it come across now, boy, you know what I mean? And he rhyme it in with some other word coming down. Well, I line. Trinidad Rio, get Jackie jacket, boy. Get Jackie, and he's still fit,
smooth, He's smooth, yeah.
He's still fit. He's still at the physique and thing.
Always fit.
Yeah, boy. And in good health, right? I'll be in good health, you know.
Well, yeah, I think so. We're
I
not
must,
here if you're nothing good.
I must reach out to him because here what happened, man. I just do my Christmas part, but not Christmas party. I calling it the breaking down end of year jam now. Because we want people to understand it's not tied into Christmas. Right? So you will get your parang and thing, right? But you will also get the old school vibes. You will get live entertainment from soca artists and thing. But I like to mix it up. Like I remember year before.
So I put him in the show.
But this what I'm now saying. I like to book people like that because I know them fellas can entertain.
Take him at the beginning of the
Yeah.
show.
To open
there.
because I know them because here what happened, I remember seeing videos of Rio. I didn't get the opportunity to see many tents live. But I remember seeing videos of Rio in the tents, and Rio is an entertainer. It's have a difference between an artist and an entertainer. Right? Them fellas back in the day, the Shadows, the Stalins, the Crazies, the Barons, right? The Allos, all of them.
Right.
Even fellas like all them Calypsonian from back in the day, right? Them fellas was entertainers, you know.
Well, it was a different class of art form then.
Yes.
Now it has morphed
into something that we don't know. We don't recognize it again.
I don't know exactly.
It's not recognizable, right?
It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not humorous. It's
exactly.
It's not learning anything. You're not learning anything.
But I know that Rio could come take the stage, perform for a half an hour,
right,
and keep the crowd engaged.
Yeah.
Right? Because that is how them fellas and them, the artists and them today, remember we were talking about everything is anybody from wherever, and that is all they know. But these fellas now, based on whatever song they singing, they interact with the audience and they make it highly entertaining for you.
Yep.
So I could see, I remember the year before, you know what I had? And I hired him specifically for the purpose of Extempo.
Hold on.
Myron B.
Well, that's the guy.
That's the guy.
He and Fireball.
And here what happened during Myron B, it's as if God make it happen, so Here what happened to Myron B, right? During Myron B's performance, rain come down, boy. Rain come down heavy. And everybody moved from out in the open and they went into the sheltered area. And Myron B started Extempo on the crowd, the rain, everything.
Right.
The whole event, everything, riding. And mash up the place, you know.
Yeah, very talented individual too. You know.
Watch me, mash up the place, you know. When I tell him mash it up, you know. You know, man. He had people singing along, laughing. That is entertainment for you. Entertainment is not just you go on your thing and you're in a party to wine on a boomsy or whatever the case is, never. Is I find, you know, you get a little laughter. You get,
well, that's what I'm saying. But has the climate that we have now, has it made how we moving our way to with AI and all the different pieces in the soca and whatever, right? Has the calypso gone for down Skinner Park, when we go down Skinner Park, right?
Yeah.
We get calypso, that calypso fiesta that we normally go every year, right?
Right.
And that is from the age groups of 35 and up, right?
Yeah.
Because some people all 70 or 80, some of them with the cane and the chair and wherever, right? We go into the listen calypso. Has it morphed away from its original moorings? Because now calypso is about politics, right? It have some singing for, some singing against.
Yeah.
And it has moved from the real Mama Loka Boo Boo Day. The one with Percy and the big fish and the tailor. All those tunes were designed to really hold your attention, give you a bout of laughter or a fit of laughter, have you entertained right through the crowd.
Yes.
And every Calypsonian come after that had that kind of vibe. You know, they're always singing something that is, you know, up to the time, relevant, that kind of stuff, right? Has it reached a point where we morphing into that new format? Because if you look at this year's Calypso. Okay, look about 3 years ago, from Chromatics getting in with the red and yellow suit that he had, the half and half.
Yeah.
You look at Karina Shea with her sweet voice, wherever doing her thing. We look at what is her name?
Terry Lyons.
Terry Lyons. You look at Tizaya. You look at what is the name?
Emi Young Brother.
Yeah, Emi Young Brother. Are we morphing into a different brand of Calypso and leaving our moorings behind? That is the question that I have been asking myself for quite a while. Is it that we just politically motivated? Well, okay, when Kruku used to sing, he used to bring, how to put it, boy? Arel Kruku. He used to bring, in the midst of all the Calypsonians, he used to bring a different type of Calypso. One that is entertaining, a divisive, but it entertaining, and when he sing Common Entrance with Chop Off Your Hand and all them different them pieces that he brought to the equation, it was starting to morph into a kind of political scenario.
Yeah.
And then Kamla came in, and I think it was Aloes switched to his
allegiance
kind of thing, and started to sing about She's Royal and all that kind of thing. It had different parts of the Calypso. Is it that it started to morph into a political thing and started to get very divisive? Because that's where the talk started just before Kamla came in.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the talk started to go all over the place, and Indian people, and when they went in, and Pandey and the airport and all kind of mad thing. Is it that we started to get more political and started to go down that road and lose the essence of Calypso? Is that the case? A Calypsonian would say no. A Calypsonian would say that they are the defenders of the democracy and they are singing for the people. But is that what
what the people want to hear?
You know,
it's in what I want to hear.
Because I listened Chucky the other day on about 2 or 3 occasions with the Tory thing we sing.
Yeah.
And he's singing negative things against the government, and he's singing, you know, he putting forward his presentation, which is fine. You know what I mean? He's free to criticize, he's free to do, you know. But has it become more political now that when you go to sit down to write, you're writing something political?
Well,
not about Rolfie's his name, when he pass the corner, you can make him a suit
entertainment,
and do him measure.
Yeah. Entertainment.
You know, that was real crafty,
witty, very creative storytelling.
Yeah.
So the storytelling aspect of it. So it's gone away from that.
So we move from that and gone into the political realm.
Well,
that you go sing about Kamla, and then you go sing about Rowley, and so it goes.
All right, let me tell you something. Here when I know you had to be real political, right? Or you here when I know you're really you're biased, right? Because you know they will say they're not biased, right?
Well,
so they're saying biased.
But that was the argument.
Right, but here when I know you're biased. Anytime you could sing a Kaiso against our government in the first year, something wrong with you. Because the first year.
Well, they won't look at it that way.
No, but
they won't
I'm
look
saying
at it that they're advancing the cause.
Now, they're advancing the cause. So I'm saying, if by the second year, and you want to knock, well, maybe you might have some things to knock. But in the first year, which for the most part is a changeover, settling in.
Is it fun and entertaining? That's the problem.
And then it takes away the fun and entertaining aspect of the
because
art form.
You don't hear people getting up and doing encores and things.
No, you got that.
Only unless you Calypso really
people just go in the tent and dance.
Well, long time they used to dance.
Exactly. So all right, if I'm going to the tent, what do I want to do? I want to enjoy myself. Me want to come and I trying to get away from
Well,
because in the news, I remember
has anybody spoken about this? Because this is something that is concerning me.
Okay,
because if we don't have that Calypso vibe, when you're telling a story, calypso is how you tell your story, right?
Yeah.
When you sit down to write, are you writing in the true essence of the calypsonian of yesterday, or are you writing to suit your advantage now? Because most of them, the Indian government in play, wherever, and they're going to come at her. Fine, no problem. One or two people could do that. But when you sit down to write, do you write in that sphere of calypso? Like how stories are told in the ghetto about youths, about teenage pregnancy, about promiscuity, about zest, about everything. There are so many topics you could write on and be crafty and be very entertaining with it, right? There are plenty stories you could tell, but we choose to go down the road of politics right through. But like this year coming here, it is going to be very heavy on this government.
Well, yeah, we expect that.
You know?
We expect that.
But
It's
when you
part of
sit
the
down to
course.
write, is that what you're writing about really? Is that calypso per se?
Well,
men would say that it is calypso.
Well, it have different forms of calypso. It has social commentary. It have hilarious. It have, I mean, look at the last verse there that Rio threw in. He mentioned the Minister of Culture. He mentioned the PM.
Right.
At that time, I don't know the exact year that was written, but he mentioned and he came in with he said I see all these big shot people with no drawers, and it was very creative.
Big shot party.
And didn't come across disrespectful.
You remember Big Shot Party?
Yeah.
Right.
We have that.
Look how that craft real. Ideally, it was crafted in such a way to point the fingers at somebody, but it wasn't pointing at somebody. If you understand what I'm saying?
That's not.
It was real kind of. We have real calypso. Percy is one of the biggest calypso ever, as far as I'm concerned. Right? Is them small fish my father is used for bait and all them kind of thing. Them thing and them is real creative kind of thoughts.
So I tell you what, we're gonna play. All right, let me take a little listen to that Big Shot Party.
Yeah.
Let me take a little listen to that. We're having a little fun with it today. Today's Wednesday, man. All relax all yourself, stress off. All right, let me take it in. Let me take in a little vibes here. Hold on. This is Big Shot Party, Trinidad Rio.
Party up in Valsane, rum and roti flowing like rain. Big bush party up in Valsane, rum and roti, scotch and champagne. Big doctors, big ministers, big lawyers, big professors. For some mystical reason, the roti was flavored with rat poison. It was a big short party. Big short party. Shot in pan, shot in sand, shot in hand, a big shot bambala. Big shot party. Big shot party. The party was packed to capacity, with big shots in a variety. Expensive toilet facilities, such as Rolls Royce, Porsche and Mercedes. I see a big magistrate insanitate a sanitary plate. Then a bald head judge take off the hat. Cause it was a big short party. Big short party. Shot in pan, shot in sand, shot in hand, a big shot bambala. Big short party. Big short party. Big short party. If you tell me this, I'll say, oh. Toilet paper run out, just imagine, and was substituted by roti skin. Women stepping sexy and ladylike, all of a sudden it's like motorbike. Well, a big millionaire, this one had me good. Toilet paper rise a $100 note, cause it was a big shopping party. Big shot party. Shot in pan, shot in sand, shot in Hana, big shot bambala. Big shot party. Big shot party. Unfortunately, I was on site. As you see, it was real chaos that night. People running in Escalade. I was tempted to call the fire brigade. I ain't see no smoke, I ain't see no flame. I said maybe it's just a foolish game. But same time the smell arbitrate in my head. I end up calling the city council instead. Cause it was a big shot party. Big shot party. Shot in bar, shot in car, shot in jar was a real shot-o-rama. Big shot party. Big shot party.
All right, so that's big shot party. Now we know the twist in it, right?
Yeah, a crafty twist. It is something real interesting. Fast forward that was in the 80s, 82, 84, somewhere around there, right?
Right.
Fast forward to 2020.
Any time over the last
23,
years, yeah.
When Squeezy came out with his tune, and I'm using Squeezy as an example. Squeezy was don't call me for no trend party. I'm a raunchy, rough artist, wherever. Don't call me for no trend party. And make the total pivot the following year.
Right.
And came out with Justice.
Right.
That tune captured everybody. Everybody across the world got a chance to hear an up-to-date soca, up-to-date calypso, with an up-to-date beat, the speed, that is, and an up-to-date lyrics that was applicable to the day.
Right.
Right? And that was sold across the board because it gave him recognition as a different type of artist, because he keeps saying, don't call me for no trend show, wherever, around she or wherever, kind of thing. But you bring out something that was totally different to your craft. What you're accustomed to doing. Has that changed the way and the feel and the look of Calypso going forward?
Good question, but all right. So
I don't know the answers to those things. I really don't know.
We're going to take a little pause here. When we come back from the break, we'll open the phone lines. All right, might drop one more Rio for you now. In a Rio mood. All right?
All right.
Hold straight.
The winning numbers in the National Lottery online draws for Wednesday, 17th June 2026. At 10:30 a.m., play away the number 7 Hog Mega Ball call.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device. at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Party. Well, if you see the two of them start to make mass claiming who better talking pretentious, fighting each other for my attendance and the roll of that still have no preference. If you go with what she say, you go learn. The ticket price high but nothing in return. My brethren say, boy, my dance does be packed, but don't go down by she fed full of jack. As you know, fed up tongues be better. We have the 1% of investors. She say, boy, don't let him all talk ya. Don't get my fat run flowing like water. If I try to go about it, go be pressure. Go hard, I go home and take a refresher. Out of them don't use response to re-enter. To come in the fetty after red up your finger. They want me go to party. To party. Yeah, they want me go to party. To party. They want me come jump up and misbehave. Want me wave flag all up on the stage. They want me come to party. To party. Well, up to now, I still can't decide. No matter how much them want me inside, they just never throw party where I reside. And there's only check for me wrong carnival time. But somehow I feeling like I go miss one. Tell me he fed crime don't exist. One say she could get all my business fixed. I know she has support from the biggest artist. Still he say that he have the biggest fed. Ticket price rise twice and no riot yet. And how she's go by small promoters and work out a deal on the side for people to turn out. Then she tell me, boy, don't drive up the road, cause you might dead from dodging pothole. It's when he turn around and tell me she party cold. And the woman down there can't handle the pole. She said they go vax you, tax you, never kick back you. Oh, in hindsight, your safety is not a factor. So tell it to one them, leave me alone. I hugging up my wife and I staying home. They want me go to party. To party. Yeah, they want me go to.
Yeah, we change it up a little bit. That's Chromatics 2 party. And if you listen,
you
if you
know
listen to the word, the craftiness and the wordplay, that is Kaiso. That is Kaiso.
And he got a nice little forward down Skinner Park kind of thing, but he didn't reach the finals. But he came out with the right look, he came out with a suit with half red, half yellow. And it was just a play on several different pieces inside of there in them lyrics.
And I could have seen him.
Down the Jack and all.
Yeah, but I could have seen this, right? I could have seen that song. Let me just start it over. That's one. I'm gonna start it over there first. Start it over. Right. I could have seen him final night presenting this.
Yeah.
Real entertaining.
Yeah. Real
This would have been
entertaining.
real entertaining from a presentation standpoint.
Yeah.
Because everything that he mentions inside of there, and just if you ever see the music video for this, you understand what I'm saying. The music video was put
I saw the
together.
video, yeah.
Real good. 1 minute you see him in red, next minute you see him in yellow.
Okay, yeah. I
Right?
remember
And it
that,
just
yes,
keep
yeah. And keep
when he say
changing,
one, it just keep
interchanging.
changing. It just keep interchanging. Everything around him either red or yellow.
Right.
And it was real creative.
Right.
Whoever come up with the concept and thing, I mean, for that, the way that they executed that music video and thing, the production and that was on point. But the lyric from a lyrical standpoint, from a creatively lyrical standpoint, and just the whole picture that he painted and the way that he painted it is not disrespectful. It don't go down that road. It wouldn't cause division, because you mentioned it during the break. How do you, Calypsonians, had to come to the realization that when you present, you need to present in a way that you do alienate a whole section of people in a way, right? So you're not you have to be crafty enough.
But
you know what I mean?
Is it okay for you to be that guy, for instance? For instance, like Crow.
Yeah.
Crow would be the raunchy kind of calypsonian that
straightforward,
beaten, that beaten one side
and very
consistently
divisive,
every year. Is it okay to be that? That's the question.
It's not attractive to me.
Well, not attractive to me either, but
because you have to make up the next thing, you have to make up your mind. If you're going that route, how many people are you really gonna appeal to? So okay, if you only, because let me face the reality. I think the minority of people are attracted to that divisive type of approach, in terms of lyrical content, right? So I think you are specifically marketing to a minority group of people. Therefore,
is that really so? Because
I believe so.
For instance, when he sang "Common Entrance," he craftily injected politics into the equation and race into the equation. Is that acceptable as a calypsonian per se? I don't know. I really had to ask the questions.
Let me take a few calls and see. 6224911. We got a few. We have a little time. We can take some calls.
Stephan X.
Yes, man.
Political banter and things in Calypso. I'll just take you back briefly from all the and things. So, you understand? PNM get a western with that. Then had doggy look up bone. That is funny. You understand? Then it had the boy Stalin, where you say vampire here, vampire, TV chalice smoking, vampire passing, PNM you're taking. You be coming up to Sparrow and all. When NAR come into thing and PNM people was bantering against NAR, and they say unemployment I think is thing, but you're telling them take the steel beam and go, and I see you kind with we know we like it so and years and coming up to the years they real banter again, but that is when you're in office you have to take that. Who wants to listen to it? There's no problem. Who wants to go to absent to listen? There's no problem. Who wants to go to absent and listen to dance music and to be soca.
But what we asking,
choice,
right? But
people must be free to make the banter.
Yes, but hold on.
But
banter is not to be mistaken with disrespect. If you understand what I'm saying, you can creatively and you can hold on. You can creatively or hilariously put forward your case.
Yeah, put Pekong inside of there, but
right, that
but
is
do it tastefully.
Pekong that is acceptable and attractive to a wide cross section of people. And then you have another approach that you could take, which is more direct and very disrespectful. That would run along the lines of being divisive. That would alienate a group of people. So
was done here. Remember that?
Right, and all of that I would say is in good fun.
So who sets the parameters?
Well, that's a good question.
That is the and a matter of fact, we have 2 election coming up.
And we have election, but is it the question is what direction should Calypso take?
Because
is that the direction that we want to go in, where we are heavy, heavy political divisive, or
we give you 3 examples
acceptable
of,
banter and
of
fun?
what is considered acceptable pecong and
fun, entertaining,
and entertaining,
as opposed to the other way.
Is it that way or the other way?
Heavy political divisive.
Where are we going with it? You know, where is it headed?
Right. That's what we're saying. We're not saying no. We're not saying point your political banter. We're saying it's the delivery. It's the way that you present it. It's the way you deliver it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but is that considered now stifling the creative side of you?
All right. Is that okay?
That is the other part.
All right, caller.
Yeah, all right, thanks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the stifling of the creative part of you.
Yeah.
Is that considered
taboo? Is that creative? A direct way?
I don't know.
Morning.
I don't know.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, with the Calypso, fellas like Coco, Alos, and all these fellas and them, they kill Calypso with the kind of racist and all these kind of things that are singing about one race of people.
All right.
You understand? They mash up Calypso.
Yeah, but okay. But what we're asking is that is the kind of history there as to how it became divisive, and that led to people leaving the tents, and the tents are suffering up to today. What we're saying is, okay, we have the changing of an era, right? We have to accept that. Long have gone the days of the chalk dust and the crow and the sugar aloes and all these fellas, right? They are in the past, right?
Matter of fact, some of them died.
Some of them died, right? So we have a next generation of Calypsonians coming. What direction do we want Calypso to go in? Do we want it to go into this heavy political divisiveness where you're alienating a large portion of the population? Or do we want it to be okay, nice, entertaining political banter that is creatively, creatively delivered?
Yes. We could live with that.
Right?
But
yeah, but are we getting that?
What's that?
I said what happened in the past, that past and gone. We're looking at a new era now, and what I'm saying is that political commentary with laughter and fun and things, you know.
Yeah, I think that's more entertaining.
Yeah, entertainment you're looking at. They're looking to cut one race of people and tell them all kind of stupidness, you know.
All right.
This for that done.
All right. No, there's another element to this.
No, disclaimer. We are not saying do right. We're not saying.
No, we're not saying no pong the government today if you want to pong them, you know.
You know what I mean? But
there is a way. There is a way to do it. There's a creative way to do it that you will not alienate yourself from a wide cross section of people that. All right, put it up. All right. As an artist, right? Mm-hmm. You make more money, especially as a Calypsonian, getting gigs.
Well, yeah.
Right, because you're showing up on the radio. But you know, getting gigs is what will put a dollar in your pocket, right?
Right.
So, do you want to be blacklisted by one half of the country? Well, basically, that's the reality. That's what it come down to.
Well,
because from the time you pick a side and you decide to go this way, and you're attacking.
Well, like Calypsonians right now, there's a big riff with certain Calypsonians who are PNM oriented, and a big riff with those who are
UNC
oriented, right? And it have those down the center.
Yeah.
It have those down, but they are in the minority.
Yeah, and those right? are not really no business with the political thing. They'll sing on the social issues, and that's great.
Right. But in terms of delivering a holistic product, does it stifle your criticism, your creative arts of you?
I don't think so.
As a social commentator.
I don't think so. I think if you are creative, you will come up with a creative way to put it across. That is not
divisive and all the time.
Yes. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, that within itself is part of the creative process.
Yeah, good day.
You were talking about Calypso, talking about Trinidad Rio. The greatest calypso I heard in my life was his mighty spoiler. When he sang a calypso, there was no ethnic division. There was nothing like that. It's just for pure entertainment. Right? Unfortunately, he didn't live long. He died in 1960. I think he was 34 years. He was the greatest calypsonian who sang tunes like Red Bug and Woman Police. The Wonder Woman
Alice in Wonderland.
Right?
Yeah.
So when I talk about calypsonian, never forget the mighty spoiler. There was never another calypsonian like spoiler. No division about nobody. No politics. He just sang. But politics changed, of course, in 1995 when Stephan became Prime Minister and Calypso just went after his administration. And that Calypso never recovered. Right?
Right.
So that is the situation. I want to say something finally concerning our retired government pensioners, old age government pensioners, who up to now haven't received not 1 cent, not even an advance as the serving officers. And something has to be done. I know this government should be a best at them for, but whether advance for government pensioners, whether what something should be done because to assist government pensioners because it's all approaching 70 years. You have medical bills, some have some owing higher purchase. You're not entitled to no loan after 65 in a bank. And this is the kind of situation government pensioners are facing in Toronto today. Right? So we need some kind of oversight.
So what you're saying is that you're not getting the government pension? Is that what you're saying?
No, we have arrears. I was talking about arrears now.
Arrears?
All the retired from 14 coming down the line, 2014 coming down the line. We get our pension, but the pension now is 13 years ago, and the cost of living has risen so much. Yeah, you have medical. Remember, you talk about people 70 years now and over. Yeah?
Okay.
Some oversight and attention. Government pensioners, I am talking about old age pensioners, people who serve with the government service as public officers and public servants.
Right. So you want that fixed now? That what you say?
I am not. I'm saying that due consideration because people lifespan is getting shorter. You're talking about people 70 years who work hard and who should enjoy the fruits of their labor. That's what you're talking about, We have a rest, I think, but we wouldn't give no advance for the serving people. No, we got nothing up to this date.
Well,
right? And I'm not hearing any clarity in that. A lot of retired public servants, keep calling me and asking me, what's happening? I myself am a victim.
Yeah, but hold on. Okay, but hold on. Was this part of all of the negotiation process that the PSA went through?
Yes.
But hold on. But the Prime Minister just said that they were coming in the mid-year review, which they are in now, to ask for the money in order to service those debts.
Not so?
That is what she said. That is what this media review is for.
I do not think pensioners, unless otherwise stated, I do not think retired officers for the 2014 coming down will consider. So you can check out that.
Well, we'll find out if that is included in this piece of money, but that is what this money is for, those increased salaries and everything that come with it. It's to clear that backlog of bills.
For serving officers, as far as I took it, for serving officers, not for retirees. So I would like to know if retirees is covered under the same way as serving officers with a midterm review.
Okay. Well, I could inquire about that because I asked Felicia, but I think they were waiting on the money. I think there was a money issue and the negotiation as to how much cash and non-cash option and that kind of thing, and she couldn't give an answer per se. But maybe I could find out about that if that will be included in this piece of money. I could find out from the Minister of Finance.
Retired people will be getting 100% cash. That's retirees now. So I do not know. So you can check out all that.
All right. We'll find. I'll see what I could have.
Okay, Munaf, but you take care and you stay a moral philosopher. Okay, good.
All right, no problem, man. I'll see what I could find out from our message to Franco on it, and see what we could find out because he's been asking about that to the retirees, but he was asking it from the PSA negotiations and that kind of thing of the retirees will be getting that backlog.
But I trying to understand why now.
Because the negotiations that take place with the 10%.
Yeah, but they're catching the ass to pay just that money alone.
No, I understand.
Just that money alone, they're catching the skin to pay.
But X, I understand that. But what I'm saying is, what he's trying to find out. Now, remember, the Prime Minister did say they were coming back for $2.93 billion. The majority portion of that
This
is
is just
to
to pay
clear
the unions and whatever, and
right,
to clear
for
out
all
the,
who had
the,
completed
the 78
negotiations.
areas, the 78 areas.
For who had completed negotiations. What he's asking is if in those negotiations with the increase, remember that increase is backdated to when those
not so far 14 and thing. Not
no,
so
but
far.
well, there would be some money there for those who would have retired recently.
Well, I
Because
assume
they would
so,
have to
yeah,
apply,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
so he's asking if that is going to apply in the negotiation to retirees.
No, well, that wouldn't apply.
So
to
I
them.
don't know. I'll find. But the most I
That
could do is
wouldn't
ask
apply to
Tanko,
them.
right? The most I could do is ask Tanko, and find out.
This puzzle ain't easy to put together.
Uh-huh.
This puzzle of paying off people and that's not easy to put together.
I know, because Tanko made it very clear.
It's rough out here with the cost of living and inflation and
Yeah.
whatever. But you had to give them some time.
Now remember, yeah, because you remember in the debate on the budget, the original budget from last year, right? Remember at the Standing Finance Committee stage, right?
Right.
They were asking about the increase in salaries to workers and whatever, and they were pressing Tanko on it at the time. And he did say the negotiations were not completed, and when the time comes and it's calculated and completed, we will come back to the parliament and ask for the money.
Right, he said that. Yeah.
He said that in the budget,
Yeah.
which they are doing right now.
Right.
Right, so I guess in their words you could say promise made, promise kept. Right, so they are back to the parliament to do exactly what he said they would do. Right, so we'll see how wide of a spread they're covering.
No widespread at all.
Because the next clone talking about the back pay. Now, I want to make it very clear with Chuta. Chuta calling for the back pay. They're getting increased salaries already.
Right.
They're receiving the increased salaries. What he making noise for is the back pay. He want everything one time. And all the minister has said is, listen, your back pay, you're going to get your back pay when we come in October and present the budget. Your back pay will be calculated in that budget.
Right.
But at this stage of the media, we cannot give you your back pay yet. But you will get it in October. All right, nice one. So I don't understand where's Crystal throwing his skirt up in here for. Because all they done wait so long on your back pay. You can't wait a couple months. You understand?
Just out of time and bad yes.
Right, so Chuta, anyhow, we have 2 minutes, so we could wrap up things, right? I guess the population will decide that moving forward, the next generation. I guess it's up to them if they're politically compromised or aligned or biased, or it depends on the generation. I think we're moving away from that, because we have a generation.
But we have two candidates for the election, so we could ask them. We could call them in and
Well,
ask them.
yeah,
on
I'll
different
tell
locations.
Fireball. I'll get Fireball in tomorrow.
Right, we'll get them
Not
in.
tomorrow. I'll get
To
Fireball
hear was
next week.
to hear was our real artist thoughts on the issue.
Yeah.
Like Kurt Allen and ANZ King and,
We could
and all those people.
let me get Kurt. Yeah, Kurt number.
Yeah,
We'll
Kurt
get Kurt to
number,
come in next week.
Yeah,
Let me get him to come in next week, right?
Yeah, I really want to hear
me get the last batch on.
where they're taking Calypso. Because that's what they're vying for, right?
Yeah.
They're vying for as policymakers for Calypso.
To shape the
right?
the,
Yeah,
the
policy
art
makers.
form, yeah.
So
to the
I would
next-
like to hear what is their views on those things, on where Calypso goes, because we can't continue.
Got an election
doing
in
this.
less than a month.
Yeah, this
That's
this
12th of
kind
July.
of chippiness going on, and
So they got less than a month to go.
like you don't know what going on kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, you had to come and tell us let the population understand where Calypso is going.
Yeah.
It cannot be that format that we have right now. Cannot be that. Cannot be that. But it is what it
That is
is.
waste of time.
Even the dullest of
Slow it
minds.
down, slow it down.
Even the dullest of minds have the genius of expressing the obvious. Stop walking around the tongue with your blinkers on as you just run into a post.
Thank you.
Have a good day, TNT.
Right,
Mind
and
your
I'm
business.
sure that man didn't catch that yet.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, we have Sharon coming up. Connect with Sharon is up next. And, of course, we are out for today. Tomorrow we'll be back to do it all again. I'll be 49. I don't feeling like 54. But
All
nevertheless,
right, you feeling like me?
you know, I mean, well, boy, you know, it ain't easy, you know. So tomorrow, tomorrow's my birthday. We doing on a positive note rather than the naughty corner. I want to share no licks on my birthday, man. We go look for the positive vibrations.
Yeah.
All right. So until tomorrow, people enjoy the rest of your day. It raining outside? I'm feeling like outside wet.
Yeah, feeling like out.
No?
No. It feel like
boy.
outside like rain falling.
I feeling like the place get
Yeah.
cold, like if rain falling outside, but okay. No problemo. Here comes your news at noon, and Connect with Sharon is up next. Until tomorrow, people, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.